came from nothing. I came from the potholes and them gunshots on my block, but I ain't gon' run. Ain't no love in the trenches. Gotta keep a Glock with extensions. And never see a nigga doing better than you if they mindin' your business. Believe me, gotta stay strapped like a BD. Cause where I'm from, they spin your block like a motherfucking CD. I done seen somebody strap blood away like Fiji. All I ever really wanted was a big ass crib on MTV. I can't see the hate no more, I feel like Stevie. All my niggas trying to go, you can't defeat me. Metro rapping, money on my mind, finna buy me a mansion. One day's gon' happen, cause we came from the bottom and there ain't no capping. Keep it go gadget, 17 with a red bean, semi-automatic. Keep it go gadget, 17 with a red bean, semi-automatic. Oh, I ain't finna bun, cause we came from nothing. I came from the potholes and them gunshots on my block, but I ain't gon' run. Ain't no love in the trenches. Gotta keep a Glock with extensions. And never see a nigga doing better than you if they mindin' your business. Believe me, gotta stay strapped like a BD. Cause where I'm from, they spin your block like a motherfucking CD. I done see somebody strap blood away like Fiji. All I ever really wanted was a big ass crib on MTV. I can't see the hate no more, I feel like Stevie. All my niggas trying to go, you can't defeat me. Metro rapping, money on my mind, finna buy me a mansion. One day's gon' happen, cause we came from the bottom and there ain't no capping. Keep it go gadget, 17 with a red bean, semi-automatic. Keep it go gadget, 17 with a red bean, semi-automatic.
Yeah, I get straight to you, RL. That's your pro, what had it, man. Shout out to the homie Hugo, who that song was by just now, y'all, man. Hugo is an up-and-coming artist out of LA. I think he's a Mexican dude. You know what I'm talking about? So, you know, I mean, we're going to get to that later. But right now, we're about to get to this situation at hand. You know what I'm talking about? What's good with everybody? Did you enjoy your turkey day with your family, man? Did you enjoy all the food and fixings, man? Did you enjoy it? I hope you did, man. It's a beautiful thing. You know what I'm talking about? And we're going to get straight to it, man. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page. You dig? We got to get straight to it, man.
Yeah. Glitch the guarantee. E&E. Put your boy shit. Glitch, nigga. Shit, I'm about to flood the streets like when the levees break. Criminal minds, my Garcia can navigate. Flowing while I'm blowing this gas. Nigga, no brakes. Niggas not seeing me ever. I mean, no dates. Fuck around and end up gone. You getting misplaced. E&E, the shit that I claim. You dealing with grace. Took over the game by storm like Rain's mixtape. Thankfully, I've been up in smoke like my mixtape. Counting cheddar shit, I'm about to make a grilled cheese. Niggas be faker than bad bitches with good weeds. On my John Wick shit like Keanu Reeves. Replacements won't be enough, you need the whole team. I've been a G since I could finish my ABCs. Kept it a buck so real niggas look up to me. This butcher boy shit get crazy. When it's sick of me, I'm coughing out these dope bars till they sick of me.
Can't get rid of me, still can't find a remedy. Still blowing palmers, if it comes to Hennessy. E&E, we own our shit independently. When I go out on a limb, I take extremities. I can see right through transparency. Hurt their self-esteem low, insecurities. Now or never, like Glitch the guarantee. What's the recipe? King L's Reflection 3. All these chapters in my life, we can turn the page. Books can't tell you my story, gotta live a day. Glitch got my back, yeah, you can copy that. Man, we control the seat, you can copy that. Leave your whole state red like Republicans. Putting fire on the track, now it's bubbling. Butcher Boys, E&E, you in trouble, kid. Add first 100 mil, you can double it.
Let's go. All the hustlers getting money, let it show. Automatic nigga, how we get the dough. If it ain't paper, then we probably gotta go. Put your boy shit, nigga, let's go. All the hustlers getting money, let it show. It's automatic nigga, how we get the dough. If it ain't paper, then we probably gotta go. Put your boy shit, nigga, let's go.
Flow sick, corona, jealous in the motherfucker. Can't even take a step, that's how far I trust you. This black boy turned to Shine King under pressure. West side fat jacks, I took more than measure. Shave the extras, that's business. Started feed street blues, what I talk, royal blood flowing free. Power on my mind, no the gang is kind. Read between the lines, it was in my eye. If they ain't got real lines, it ain't hard to spot a counterfeit. Undefeated, ultra real, Fern Gully Mountain shit. Couple hot shots, turning to frozen margaritas. Even better when it's served with some flawless features. Next year they gotta pay for these flawless features. Flawless victories from the flaws that they teach us. Now my flow imitate how I board the plane non-stop. The little J gon' take over with my time side.
Yeah, I get right to it. My nigga, we beg your pardon. We putting niggas back in boxes. Yeah, they be harder. My flow be retarded. Sick, I need hella help. My groove came back. This must be how Stella felt. We just started kicking it like a yellow belt. We all made it to the pros. This is how LaMelo felt. You better yell out help. Here comes the double team. You catch me in the spot, then you know that the boy is clean. The Louis V look mean with the magazine. So if you try it, you get shot. No vaccine. If you was asleep before I came, then I'm the caffeine. I pull the jokers out the deck. Yeah, there ain't no laughing. In CEO fashion, we sticking to the business. Wouldn't even let a vegan knock me off my chicken. Something about the BBS when the sun is hitting. Should be flashing like the lights when you getting
Let's go. All the hustlers getting money, let it show. It's automatic, nigga, how we get the dough. If it ain't paper, then we probably gotta go. Put your boy shit, nigga, let's go. All the hustlers getting money, let it show. It's automatic, nigga, how we get the dough. If it ain't paper, then we probably gotta go. Put your boy shit, nigga, let's go.
About to get straight to it. Ain't nothing to it but to do it, and we always gonna do it like we used to it.
Wix.
You know what I'm talking about, man? Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, and of course, share on your social engineering. What's good with y'all, man? How y'all doing today, man? You feel me? You already know what it is. We here early Saturday. I apologize for the tardiness. I had to go run to the store real quick. But we here now. We about to get straight to it. XL Pro, what's happening? Everybody else, what's happening? Did you enjoy your turkey day? I hope you did, man. You know, it's a beautiful thing. Be with the family, friends, loved ones, eating and drinking and being merry, man. It's a beautiful thing, man. I hope everybody enjoyed time with their family. You know what I'm saying? I'm thankful for a lot of things. You know, thankful to be here, thankful to be alive. You know what I'm saying? Thankful for everything I got going on in my life, man. You know what I mean? I couldn't be even more thankful. You know what I'm saying? All praises be to the Most High. You know what I mean? It's another year down. You know what I mean? We got a new president in office and a lot of things going on. But when it comes to this situation right here, look, I went to bed hella early last night. So I got plenty of rest last night. And I woke up like around 4 or 5 o'clock this morning. And I think it was like a little bit, like 4:48 if I ain't when I woke up. You know what I'm talking about? And first thing flashing across my screen is this. Right? And I said, whoa. Right? It seems our resident queen maker, PRINCEFELLA. Shout out to my brother Red Supreme TV1 for coining the phrase PRINCEFELLA. You know, PRINCEFELLA done sit up here and seem to have a change of heart. She done sat up there and seen the light so to speak. Hence the title of today's show, PRINCEFELLA has finally seen the light. Now, how many of y'all is aware of this? How many of y'all then sit up there and heard about this? Right? See, it look like, hey, listen, man, I keep telling y'all, man. And before we even get into this, you know what I'm saying? Let me just come up. Before we get into this is not a show to moral finger wag. This is not a show to like, I told you so or nothing like that. You know what I mean? But this is a show to basically put on display why, one, feminism is just a defunct ideology, right? And it was never designed to work for specifically Black women ever, right? But it also goes to show that, you know, certain types of mindsets are, how can I say, they're, let's just say stupid. Let's just say what it is. This chick, PRINCEFELLA, came in the game with her, let's say with her queen maker ideology, which has always been funny to me because a chick who's not a queen can't tell you nothing about being a queen, right? And when it comes to the word queen, y'all, we got to understand what, because see, a lot of, and this is why I don't adhere to the whole, when people say, what's up, king? And, man, my name is Virgil, man. I'm not a king, man. You feel me? Or the king, right? This chick don't represent the word queen in any definition that the word has, right? And the fact that she didn't have her, let's say, aha moment, you know, it's a funny situation, man. You know, crazy situation, you know. And I posted a question at the top of the show, you know what I'm saying? Do y'all think it's genuine or do y'all think this is just another grift, as y'all say, right? Is it another grift? Right? What y'all think, man? What y'all think, man? Right? I seen this and I was like, wow. I wonder what had the sudden change of heart or what caused the sudden change of heart. Smash that like button, click the bell, subscribe to the page, man. You know, we're about to get to it. Shout out to Real Life Productions. You know, they did this. You know, oh,
An unwritten rule: a man will walk in and be like, "Heat, man." You know what I'm saying? But they won't speak on it because they get killed online. They get called sassy. They get called whatever.
Was for me.
8 Sleep's brand new Pod 4 is truly incredible right out of the box. Installation
the world. So I can't put an exact number on it, but I know it's in the thousands.
No, that's real. That's real. Now, you know, when you first started the YouTube game, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you start making your mark. And now, you know, you fast forward and you're one of those people that's sought after, looked after as far as being an orator, speaking, giving advice. How has your life changed since the first time you've been on YouTube till now?
Oh, it's drastically changed. You know, I used to drive trucks, and prior to doing the internet thing, it was like I was driving trucks for 6 years, and I was like, it's it's about time for me to stop doing this because I got so many other skills and talents that I'm really not tapping into. And to make a long story short, I was making about $1,100 a week driving trucks. And I bought a car the last day of the month, December 2022. 2023, 3 days after that, I ended up getting fired from that job.
You got fired from truck driving?
Yeah, they said laid off, but to me, it's fire because they come to me talking about, oh, you know, we ain't really got no work, so we're going to have to let you go. You know, rates.
Right. Now listen to what she says, y'all. Right. Now this is no slight to anybody who's in the trucking industry or in the logistics industry. This is something that's happening across the board with the trucking industry. As we head into automation of every aspect of our society, one of the first industries that's going to be affected by automation and become a victim of automation is the trucking industry. I don't know how many shows I done did on autonomous vehicles. I don't know how many shows I've done talking about Tesla and what's the other company that's doing the trucks with Kroger, and I can't think of the name right now, but automation is happening whether you like it or not. And one of the biggest industries that's going to be affected by it is the trucking industry. So, you know, man, all my truckers out there, I support y'all. You know what I mean? Y'all job is dangerous. It's very important, very necessary. And as the time goes on, we're going to see what happens as automation of specifically this industry takes place. So let's go.
And change and all that. And so to me, it's the same thing. Laid off, fired. At the end of the day, I still ain't got no job.
Right.
So I knew that I didn't want to go work for nobody else after that. And I just was going to put full time into what I was doing. So this is when I wrote the book, went ahead and finished working the book, 41 Shades of Men. And that year I made more money than I ever made in my entire life. I made over $250,000 that year.
You know, it's so funny. I seen a quote, right? Somebody said they started working for themselves when they realized it don't take no hour to make $20. I said, damn, that shit was surreal. I said, damn, that's a good ass point. Yeah. There's a lot of things you can do to make.
Oh yeah, you know, the fact of the matter is, as long as people are around, you're going to have opportunity because it's the people.
Now, she says she has a book out, all right? And this is the book right here. The Game, 41 Shades of Men, all right? Now, I ain't never read this book, so I'm not going to speak on it too much because I haven't read it, so I really don't have too much to say about it or anything at all. Like I said, I haven't read it. But she wrote a book called The 41 Shades of Men, where she is, I guess from when I read the blurb, allegedly breaking down 41 characteristic types and traits of men. Right? Now, let me just say something about this chick. Everything Princefella knows about the things she speaks on, she has learned, studied from men. Right? So the fact that she has such a following doesn't surprise me. What does surprise me is that she uses knowledge, information, wisdom, game that she got from men. And she's using it to allegedly put women up on game about men. And the information she's giving them will turn them into a queen, or she's the queen maker. In order to be a queen, you have to have a king. And the queen is nothing but the king's chick. That's it. So, you know, go get her book, man. You know, we ain't no haters over here. It might be some good information in there. You never know, right? But that's the book she talking about right there. Let's go.
People who are the opportunity, which people don't realize. So there's so many different things that people will pay you for. It doesn't matter if you draw, make content, make shoes, no matter what, there's always an audience or somebody that's willing to pay for your services or your talent, you know, and a lot of people just have not figured out their lane and how.
That's a fact. I do agree with PRINCEFELLA on that. A lot of us haven't reached our full potential because we're not tapping in to our natural abilities, our natural gifts and talents, right? And I can say, even though I have my small audience that I have on YouTube, which is slowly but surely growing, being monetized at the rate that I am, what I have found is that there is lots of money to be made in very lucrative ways. And, you know, the beautiful thing about it is it's enough money for everybody. You know, it's more beneficial to tap into your natural gifts and talents than to, you know, waste your gifts and talents working for somebody else. And I'm not knocking nobody who has a job. I have a regular job, right? So I'm not knocking people who work at all. I'm an advocate for workers in whatever field you work in, because like I say, I work as well. But it's basically a means to an end. You know, so you're supposed to use the money from your job to finance that which you want to do to take advantage and using your gifts and your talents. Now, you know, with paying for living and everything else, you know what I'm saying, it could become a challenge, but a challenge it is. And a challenge it is that you must accept, because in the process of building yourself into the best version of yourself by using your gifts and talents, it ain't gonna be easy. But when it comes to y'all females, y'all have an advantage. And the reason why I say y'all got an advantage because y'all are females, especially if you're a nice looking female, right? Y'all kind of got the up on us men when it comes to this section of business right here, content creating, right? It's a little bit easy for y'all because it's more of y'all, one, and two, you know, y'all purchase a lot of things. Y'all consume a lot more of internet content than men do, believe it or not. You know, y'all support stuff like this. You know what I mean? And I'm not, you know, you can support whatever you want to support, but when it comes to content creating, let's just be honest, man. It's not too many women out there who are creating thought-provoking, you feel me, challenging content, right? And I didn't say it's any, I said it's not many, right? So let's go, man. Smash that like button, click on subscribe to the page, share it, social engineering. This Chicago Bull hat she got on is fired up.
How to offer their value to other people, you know, because that's really what it's about. And so for me, what it was for me is I just translated all of the information and wisdom that I learned in my life to help women specifically navigate the toxic waters of their relationship life, to give them some more clarity and some more power. And that's what has elevated me. And it's been a wonderful journey so far.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you know, you do come back. I see you with the blingery going. So the YouTube streets must be treating you well. Talk about the transformation. You know what I'm saying? We do see you glowing up. We see the glow up.
Yes.
Talk about that.
Well, you know, life is about transforming. So the more you learn, the more you grow, the more you tap into unrealized parts of yourself. So when
That's a fact. That's a fact, right? Especially when it comes to content creating, man. What you find is that, you know, a lot of people, when it comes to this content creating game, specifically on YouTube, it's the pressure to get subs, the pressure to get likes and views and all of that stuff, which is not a bad thing because, like I said, this is business. So you know what I mean. One of the main reasons why we do what we do as content creators, because this is a business, it is to get people to watch our content, to support our content, right? But at the same time, it has to be a level of integrity in there. And you know, when you want to be a genuine content creator, actually creating actual content, thought-provoking, mind changing, challenging, controversial content, talking about real topics, issues, and situations, discussions, it's not going to be easy at all, because the unintelligent artificial intelligence algorithms that YouTube, Google, Alphabet has, it's not designed to promote thought, independent individual thought, right? That's why you get people on here who they'll promote certain people who so-called telling the truth, right? And they don't promote others. And this is what I tell people all the time. The unintelligent artificial intelligence can tell when people have the ability to have an influence. The unintelligent artificial intelligence decides who goes viral, who gets popular. Now, your talents and your gifts will get you there, but they won't keep you there. And when the unintelligent artificial intelligence realizes and recognizes by viewing your content that you have the ability to actually provoke thought, they won't promote you. They'll promote all the BS, all the effery. They'll promote all of that. But when you come to somebody who actually has the ability, the gifts, the talents to provoke thought in a positive, constructive, critical thinking, process of elimination, deductive reasoning type of way, shadow ban, ghost ban, right? So, you know, keep that in mind. Let's go.
When I first started this thing, it's always been about women's empowerment for me. But I learned so much going along, and what I've come to realize, part of the glow up for me is realizing that women need a lot more help than they're actually getting.
Women need a lot more help than y'all actually are getting, right? Now, this is coming from PRINCEFELLA, the stud maker. Shout out to my brother Red Supreme TV1, right? Now, we all need help in our various ways when it comes to men and women situations. I know I need my help, and thankful for me that I have a support system, you know, that provides me with the help that I do need when I do need it. So I'm forever thankful and grateful for that. But one thing as a man that I don't do, right, is I don't run to the internet for advice, right? Meaning that people who I tap in with via online, I have vetted. We have like minds, we have similarities in a lot of things, right? And my discernment is at such a level that I can tell when somebody has something to offer me. I can tell by listening and watching your content if it's something that I can actually learn from, something that I could add to my repertoire and increase me in any way that I need to be in a positive way. Sadly to say, I don't see a lot of female content creators who create such content. PRINCEFELLA being one of them, right? The content that she does, along with other chicks, is very algorithm friendly, if you would. Because see, this is what the unintelligent artificial intelligence wants. It wants to promote confusion, destruction, not individual, groupthink, mind, collective, hive mind, collective group think. This is what the algorithm want, because this is the nature of the unintelligent artificial intelligence. Anything outside of groupthink, anything that has to do with individual thought, individual thought processes, any type of thought that basically goes against the status quo is not something that's going to be pushed by the unintelligent artificial intelligence, because that is not the nature of it. Its sole purpose is to spread confusion, separation, division, right? Think about that, man. Let's go.
Because their issues are not just surrounded by men. Most of their issues lie within themselves.
And notice how she's saying there, speaking on women as if she's not a woman or a female, right? So when we're talking about, and this is a word that gets thrown around very loosely, specifically from this chick, narcissism, narcissistic, narcissist, right? Let's go.
And coming to realize that the message has taken on a new evolutionary path in a direction that I didn't even know how deep it could be. But at this stage in the ball game with leadership development and things like that, we're evolving into speaking at conferences and events and things like that to really, really hone down where women need to really transform to help themselves, because I think we get really lost in this idea of relationships. So where I've evolved into is really more of a spiritual direction, as opposed to just focusing on relationships, if that makes sense.
That's good, because I was actually going to ask you, right? If anybody's followed you, right, you have some quote unquote controversial, if you will, thoughts about men versus women or men and women. Mm-hmm. Have any of those thoughts or the things that you preach, has any of those changed or evolved, right? I remember watching a Malcolm X movie, and he said that, you know, at first he was so centered on only Black people till he traveled the world and seen that other white people believe in Islam just like they do. Mm-hmm. And so he evolved, and that's kind of what changed him. Now that you speaking to many women, many men about these scenarios that you preach, has your stance changed, or is it still the same?
It's still the same, but it has evolved, because when I began doing this, I've always saw it in phases, and I've always saw it as an evolutionary path. And in my mind, I've always known that women needed a lot of help, that women needed a lot of development. But in order to start that process, women needed to know about men, because ultimately women don't know anything about men. They think they do, but they don't. They know nothing. And
women think they know about men, but they really don't know nothing, right? This is coming from PRINCEFELLA, right? I'm gonna play a video for y'all, right? Maybe y'all might have seen this.
Both of them, but the mama got to have the boy till he come to adolescence. The mama is the first teacher.
And
not the man.
But we already agree that she got to cut the cord, and she don't know that she got to cut the cord.
When she breastfeeding you.
All right, we got Nettie Newsom in the building. I never seen your name in the comment section before, but you know what I'm saying, welcome to the show. I'm gonna assume you're a woman with a name like Nettie, but if you're not, please forgive me. Anyone that followed this broad need their head examined. I totally agree, man. And we've been sitting up here trying to tell y'all, man, guys like myself, my brother Red, even Charleston, you know what I'm saying? I done heard plenty of other content creators, O'Shea, Jack, my brother Mr. O. I done heard a lot of brothers speaking on this girl, man. You know what I'm saying? And we've been sitting here trying to tell y'all, when it comes to people like her, that it's not that she don't know what she's talking about, because in some stuff she completely has no clue on what she's talking about. But as I watch her content, I say, hold on. She hustling. And I'm not knocking the hustle, you know, get your money however you feel, but I want y'all to understand that y'all have to be able to recognize when somebody is hustling you versus actually helping you, right? And it also is a good representation of the psychological state of a lot of women, man, for real, Black women specifically, to think that or to take anything she says seriously. And there's a lot, I mean, she has a nice following. So PRINCEFELLA is the poster child, if you would, of this mentality. You know, so she actually represents a lot of chicks. And we're going to get into it, man. Tap in and walk with us, man. Listen to this right here, though.
How many of y'all breastfed? How many of y'all breastfed in this room? Raise your hand.
Oh, I breastfed.
That's where I started. So that connection through breastfeeding, you're developing morality.
No, you're not.
What do you mean?
That ain't got nothing to do with morality.
Please.
No, it don't have a
Man, I ain't
morality.
listen. The connection that you
that's
develop,
biological.
the connection that you develop with your mama
that's
and her
biological.
teachings.
That's rude.
Biologically gonna come from the teachings, right? You're connected.
That's
with her.
biological.
So when she quit breastfeeding you, guess what she's doing? She's teaching you psychology. You pray before you do this.
No.
Say thank you. She's teaching you psychology. She's gonna teach you sociology.
Sir, that's been moved
She's
out of the
gonna
home.
teach you sociology.
Demoralization,
She can't
sir.
talk outside the book. She cannot have a conversation away from the book.
No, demoralization, sir.
She can't have a conversation away from the book. Right? Let's go.
Man, we don't want to talk demoralization. Your mother and them teaching you right from wrong. What's in the house? She talking from the book because she was never raised in a house with a family. She don't know it.
What is
She don't know what it's like to be taught properly with a family. So she can't get it.
They ain't got
she wasn't properly
you
taught.
See?
We was all raised with love and nurture. She told us she would put out without the love and nurture. Homie, love conquers all what she talking. I swear. I
do want to get back to that.
Right? Love conquers all, man. That's a fact. That is an absolute fact. Right? That is a fact. Right? Now, we're going to get into this as well, too. Right? Because, right? Right? Y'all remember recently I guess PRINCEFELLA, the queen, the stud maker, was in in a relationship, right?
Talk to me about a woman who been married.
Right? With the chick, her name is B. Taylor, I want to say.
Married 30, 40 years and let her tell me about her man, because she can't tell me about our man. Let me tell me about the men that you chose, the men that you had. Don't tell me about the men you didn't have, because you don't know those men. Right? Because if all men were the same, all men will be doing the same.
Okay.
There's some niggas fucking some punks.
All right. So
there's a lot of niggas ain't taking no dick.
Right.
If some niggas beat women, if some niggas won't dare touch a woman. If some niggas say bitch, 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 and if some niggas say, hey, homie, don't say there's women in the room. So we're all different. Yeah, we have the same chromosomes, makeup, all that, homie, but our environments, how we raise, supersede all that shit. Because once you develop a conscience, once you learn right from wrong and you got a conscience, homie, I wouldn't give a fuck what turn you on, you wouldn't do it. If I wouldn't give a fuck how horny you is, you ain't gonna cheat on your wife. When you develop that, you fight against your nature. You deny yourself. That's where fasting and praying come in at. You develop coping skills. You develop critical thinking skills, conflict skills to supersede your nature. That's where the morality comes in.
Right? When you right, man. When Charleston White is right, when Charleston White is right, he's right. Right? And as goes for any of us. I'm not perfect. But when you right, you right. Let's go.
And so a lot of women have their identities wrapped up in men. So speaking about men, men are really only like 10% of the equation. Women are 90% of the equation.
Right. We only 10% of the equation, man, according to PRINCEFELLA. Let's go.
So after I talked about men, men are men. They can't be anything more than that. They're not going to change. They're not going to become cats, dogs. They're not going to evolve into women. So after I finished speaking about men, there's really nothing else to tell women about men that I haven't already told them. So once that conversation is over, now we have to turn the mirror towards women. And what you find out is that in these dynamics, 90% of the discussion has to be on women. And I find that women have a lot of problems.
Right. We all got problems, man. I know I got mine. I'm not perfect at all. Wouldn't even want to be. We all got problems and issues, man. You know, but when it comes to this whole relationship thing and fake ass gender war crap, right? It's not about who has more issues, because we all have our issues, like I said, but seeing as how there's more women than it is men, especially amongst us, you know, this feminism thing has affected y'all in a more negative way than it has us, right? Now, I know that's a controversial thing to say right there, but when you think about the reality situation, it has. Let's go, man.
I find that women are very, very narcissistic. And
narcissistic, right? And this is a word, y'all, that gets thrown around so loosely. And I don't think a lot of y'all who use this term, I really don't think y'all understand what it means to be a narcissist. I really don't think y'all understand what the word means for real. Due to the context in which a lot of y'all use it, I don't think I really understand. Because there's a lot of definitions for the term narcissistic. Right? Because they be switching up what these words mean too, man. Right? So let's just get to it. A narcissist, a person who has an excessive interest in or admiration of themselves. And that's a pretty broad term. That's a pretty broad definition. You know, a person who has an excessive interest in or admiration of themselves. That's what this definition of narcissism means, right? Now, this is through the Google, you know, Oxford language, out of the Oxford Dictionary, the one that we use to define the words we use. And this is such a broad definition that, you know, just because, well, no, it says an excessive interest, right? In or admiration of themselves, right? And with this definition, like I say, it's very broad. You know what I mean? This definition is so broad that it can be used against it can be used to describe all of us. I mean, who doesn't have an excessive interest in themselves? Now, what do you mean by excessive, right? This is why I tell y'all to look up what words mean, man. Right? More than necessary. normal or desirable, immoderate, right? That's what excessive means, more than necessary, normal or desirable, a moderate. Now we're talking about ourselves now, y'all, right? And this can apply to some people, right? A person who has more than necessary admiration of themselves. Now, this is my question right here. Who determines what's necessary for you? Who determines if you're being, right? Who determines if your admiration for yourself is more than necessary? Right? Who determines that for you? Who determines that the admiration or interest that you have for yourself is not normal or desirable? Narcissism, or to be narcissistic, or to be a narcissist, is actually derived from this. Right? Right? This is where the term originates from this guy right here, or this boy, I should say, right? Right? This is where the term derives from. In Greek mythology, Narcissus was a hunter from Thespia, Boeotia, right? And he was known for his beauty, which was noticed by all. Now, this is a guy we're talking about here, right? Narcissus rejected all advances, eventually falling in love with the reflection in a pool of water, tragically not realizing its similarity, entranced by it. In some verses, he beat his breast purple in agony at being kept apart from this reflected love, and in place sprouted a flower bearing his name. All right. The character of Narcissus is the origin of the term narcissism, a self-centered personality style. This quality in extreme contributes to the definition of narcissistic personality disorder, a psychiatric condition marked by grandiosity, excessive need for attention and admiration, and an inability to empathize, right? This is what it means to be a narcissist, right? So when we think about the term we saw right here, when it comes to the definition of narcissist, you know, it's kind of vague a little bit. It's kind of skewed, you know, because just because, you know what I'm saying, just because you have like I say, when we think about that term excessive, like I said, who determines what is normal, right? For you. But with that being said, we do have and know about people who have an overinflated sense of themselves, who think they are more than what they actually are, right? Hence PRINCEFELLA. And that PRINCEFELLA said, when you think about this in this context, lots of women are the ones who are the actual narcissists. Contrary to popular opinion, views, and beliefs, right? And I'm not saying only women are narcissists. I'm saying that the majority of women who use that term are indeed the narcissists that they try to put on us men. Right? Let's go.
And they do not realize it. I think women lack to tell women about women needed a lot of development. But in order to start that process, women needed to know about men, because ultimately women don't know anything about men. They think they do, but they don't. They know nothing. And so a lot of women have their identities wrapped up in men. So speaking about men are really only like 10% of the equation. Women are 90% of the equation. So after I talked about men are men. They can't be anything more than that. They're not going to change. They're not going to become cats, dogs. They're not going to evolve into women. So after I finished speaking about men, there's really nothing else to tell women about men that I haven't already told them. So once that conversation is over, now we have to turn the mirror towards women. And what you find out is that in these dynamics, 90% of the discussion has to be on women. And I find that women have a lot of problems. I find that women are very, very narcissistic, and they do not realize it. I think women lack a lot of self-awareness, and how I've taken my message, because I've got a little comedic edge, I find a way to show women themselves in a way that not many people can get women to admit that they are wrong.
So, and this is what I be saying, man. This is the stuff I be talking about right here, right? It hits a little different when it comes from one of y'all's own, right? And I think it's sad that a lot of chicks would rather listen to chicks like PRINCEFELLA, who herself clearly doesn't understand men. She thinks she does, but she doesn't. And this is what I'm saying, not only the hypocrisy, right? But this shows you the lapse in critical thinking. This is narcissistic behavior. PRINCEFELLA speaks in a tone and air of voice as if she's not a woman, as if she's not a female. She says they, y'all, them. She doesn't say we, us. She notice how she doesn't include herself into the larger fold of women and females, right? She's speaking in third person, if you would, in reference to y'all, separating herself as if she's not a narcissist, as if she's not too much up on game when it comes to men. She thinks she is, but she ain't got no clue. She's just as clueless as y'all. She's clueless in the sense that she think because she got enough understanding of men from men to where she can use it to manipulate women, which she has and can and does, but she can't use it to manipulate us. You can't use the game we taught you on us. You can't use the game you taught from men against men. Now you can use it on males who haven't yet developed into men, but never men. We see right through this stuff. Just like Derek Jackson, just like Umar to a degree, just like any of these dudes who come on internet, sit up here kissing y'all's ass, telling y'all everything that y'all want to hear and nothing of what you need to hear. She's done that as well too. So I just think stuff like that just be funny to me, man. This also displays the level of delusion that runs rampant in our society, specifically amongst y'all black women for sure. Right? Let's go.
I have a way of getting women to admit, damn, I'm a terrible person, right? I've gotten women to see how terrible they are as friends, as relationship partners. Women are terrible relationship partners.
Let's rewind that.
Men are men. That women have terrible they are as friends, as relationship partners. Women are terrible relationship partners. Right? But you know, for me.
Now this is coming from PRINCEFELLA. Mr. O, what's happening, Joe? This is coming from PRINCEFELLA. Right? Women are terrible relationship partners. Put a number 11 in the chat if you agree with that. This is coming from PRINCEFELLA. Now, is PRINCEFELLA saying this because it's true, or is she seeing this because she was involved with old girl B. Taylor and it ain't work out like how maybe she thought it was, and she just salty and bitter? Could be a combination of the two. Let's go.
Me, it's about the truth. This is not me taking sides, because I believe that the world is in shambles. I believe that the communities are jacked up. I believe that, and all of this has to do with.
Hey, Mr. O, that Chicago hat she got on is fire, ain't it? That Chicago unfitted she got, that Chicago snapback is fire. You hear me? Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page. Now, PRINCEFELLA, the stud maker, then sit up here and had a changing over a new leaf, turning over a new leaf. She done had an aha moment. She done sit up there and had a rude awakening. You understand me?
With human behavior and how the sexes relate to each other and how the sexes relate to the planet. So in order, it's not all on men. Men have their things that's wrong with them.
For sure.
I spoke about that.
But the question I was going to say is that with men, right, I feel like as a man, we're held accountable at almost every time.
Women to admit that they are wrong. I have a way of getting women to admit, damn, I'm a terrible person, right? I've gotten women to see how terrible they are as friends, as relationship partners. Women are terrible relationship partners. Right? But, you know, for me, it's about the truth. This is not me taking sides, because I believe that the world is in shambles. I believe that the communities are jacked up. I believe that, and all of this has to do with human behavior and how the sexes relate to each other and how the sexes relate to the planet. So in order, it's not all on men. Men have their things that's wrong with them.
For sure.
I spoke about that.
Okay, so let's address that. I'm about to open up the panel here in a minute too. Let's address that. Yes, she spoke on that. But up until the B. Taylor situation, this was her shtick. I don't recall any of this content that she was doing that was encouraging women to admit their flaws and their wrongdoings, specifically when it comes to relationships. I don't recall. I'm not saying she didn't do it. I'm just saying I don't recall seeing any of that. Maybe y'all might have seen it. I didn't see it. Now, granted, I really don't watch PRINCEFELLA's content because I just knew it was bullshit, but maybe she did do some content where she actually had women on there admitting their flaws and their wrongs. Maybe she does. I haven't seen it. So, you know, let's go.
But the question I was going to say is that with men, right, I feel like as a man, we're held accountable at almost every turn, right? Your mama holds you accountable. Your friends hold you accountable. Everybody kind of holds you accountable. Do you see the same type of path for women?
No.
Okay.
No.
So
I think women are allowed to be, they're allowed to be delusional. They're allowed to not be disciplined. See,
that was a powerful statement. Women are allowed to be delusional. Women are allowed to not be disciplined. In fact, are incentivized for not being disciplined. Why you say that, Stacks? Virus, what you talking about? Welfare, child support, these abortion laws that should all be banned. right? Y'all can sit up there, call the police on by a dude who you felt did you wrong. He ain't did nothing to you, but you can call the police and say, yeah, man, this guy such and such, he just beat my hand, put his hands on me, such and such, and a warrant will be issued for that guy's arrest. Vito Corleone, my man Vito Corleone said only women and children are allowed to be irresponsible. Men, we can't be irresponsible. There's no room for men to be irresponsible. Because when we are irresponsible, we pay for it. And we're held to the highest account for it. Women, on the other hand, no. And I can sit up here and go, that's a whole nother show. Right? My brother, Mr. O say, I love watching this. Stud black bitches having a come to Jesus moment and white men cry about discrimination. You can't make it up, Can't make it up. So yes, man, PRINCEFELLA is a prime example of women allowed to be irresponsible. Women are being allowed to be undisciplined. Look at the irresponsibility of her content. Look at what she's been programming women to go along with. She even wrote a book about it. It was a moment where for about a good year straight, PRINCEFELLA was going on her rounds amongst the internet platforms, spewing her rhetoric. Very irresponsible. Men are incapable of love. How irresponsible is it to say that? She said out of her mouth that men are incapable of showing, expressing, having love, which is extremely not true. How irresponsible is that? Let's go.
Give you an example. If a boy child is crying and a girl child is crying, if he fell and she fell, they're going to look at him and be like, boys don't cry, this, that, and the other one. And they'll just look at her. That's what girls do. They're just emotional. Let them cry. Let them do this. Well, that's bad, because as girls grow older, they never know how to control and govern their emotions. They're allowed to allow any emotion, anger, frustration, sadness, depression, no matter what, they're allowed to express it however they want to express it. I've also come to the conclusion that, well, let me back up, because everybody knows that I date women.
Right.
And
I chose Wix for my business because of its massive scope for functionality and
when it comes to me speaking about relationship dynamics, a lot of the rebuttals always say, well, lesbian relationships have so much more violence. They only say that because they're thinking about a relationship where a man might be putting his hands on a woman. They're not including the other side of the equation, where women are putting their hands on men and men are not calling the cops.
True. Yeah.
Women are very violent. A woman will put her hands on a man. She will hit him, spit in his face, call him all kinds of names, and everything is totally fine. Women are allowed to do this, and nobody should say anything about it. Now, these women they will be in these relationships and they will hit a man, and they will take that same behavior and they'll take it to a lesbian relationship. See, it's the same person, same behavior.
Right.
Right? But it's looked at as different because the man is stronger and he's expected to hold himself. But a lot of times in a lot of these relationships, women are extremely narcissistic and violent. And this is what I have discovered as I continue to work with women. And so what I realize is that
pay attention.
Women actually want men to be slaves. They actually want men to.
She said it. Looking like she just came off the block. Huh? See, PRINCEFELLA just said it. PRINCEFELLA just said it. Y'all don't want gender equality. Shout out to my brother Red, because we've been saying this forever. Y'all don't want gender equality. Y'all want gender superiority. Synthetic G said it out of her own mouth. We need to be subjugated. Specifically, us black men, we need to be subjugated. Right? Right? We need to be brought under domination or control, especially by conquest. We need to be made subordinate to. Subordinate to who? To them. He said it boring. A lot of y'all chicks is boring and shit, though. I ain't gonna lie about that. Not all of y'all, but it's a nice majority of y'all chicks. Y'all are boring. Y'all be having shit to talk about. Y'all want to do the same shit. Y'all have literally become caricatures and carbon copies of each other. Y'all all look the same. Y'all all talk the same. Most of y'all, I ain't gonna say y'all all. Let me take that back. Most of y'all look the same. Most of y'all talk the same. Most of y'all act the same. Most of y'all think the same. And PRINCEFELLA's right when she said that. The majority of women, specifically black women, and I think this election cycle proved it, y'all want us to be y'all slaves. Y'all have downloaded the mindset and ideology of the oppressor. And the greatest tool, the greatest weapon that so-called white supremacy has been able to utilize and weaponize against us is y'all. Cynthia G, Synthetic G, represents an overwhelmingly mass majority of black females. And she said it out of her own mouth many occasions that on many different platforms outside of her own, that us black men, we need to be subjugated. We need to be brought under domination or control, especially by conquest or force. Who gonna do it? Even throughout slavery, it wasn't a true 100% success because you had all type of slave rebellions. For the most part, us men, specifically us black men, us real black men, ain't no subjugating this. You can put us in slavery, throw us in prison, trick us into going to fight y'all's proxy wars of domination and totalitarianism. And when it comes to the true warrior spirit of specifically black men, FBA black men at that, we will not be subjugated. Who subjugated us? Who brought us underneath their domination? Notice it says domination or control. This is the definition of subjugate. Bring under domination or control. So domination and control, they're similar, but they're not the same. We need some control in our lives. We need structure, order, discipline, rules. That's how us men operate. But domination, though, that's a little bit excessive than control. They're not the same thing. Domination means to be completely and totally, utterly ruled in all aspects. And who's been able to do that to us black men in America? I ain't talking about these fuck niggas y'all see on TV going through the stuff they going through, like Puff and all them type dudes. Them ain't black men. I'm talking about real ones from the turf. Me, Uncle Diggity, my brother Mr. O. Right? Real ones from the turf. Real black men who ain't with none of this fun boy shit, none of this feminist shit. We ain't with none of this new age demon time bullshit that's going on. We stand on manhood, masculinity, and manalytics. Shout out to the big homie Sir Ism for coining that phrase, manalytics. Go subscribe to the brother. Right? That's what real men is about. Who's subjugating us? Who bringing us under domination and control? Who's doing it? Like my brother Uncle Diggity say, by whom? Huh? Let's go, man. Ask yourself that question. Who is really subjugating black men for real? Now, I'm not talking about black males. I'm talking about us real ones. Who's subjugating us? By conquest. I didn't say it's not happening. I said who's doing it. Huh? Let's go.
Be their personal slaves.
But you did preach that men were slaves in our first interview.
I see what I'm saying, and this is what I say about PRINCEFELLA. This is why I asked the question: has PRINCEFELLA seen the light, or is this just another grip? Now you listen here, man. You niggas, man. I'm gonna take her off the screen for a second. Let me talk to y'all brothers for a second, man. All right. Let me talk to the brothers real quick. What I don't want to see is after this goes viral, because I'm one of a lot of people speaking on this. So, but you know, we're gonna break it down in a whole different aspect over here on Real Talk. As this video starts to make its rounds and all your usual content creators, non-content creators, that is a phrase coined by me, non-content creators, start to make their rounds with this video. What I don't want to see is a bunch of you niggas, oh, PRINCEFELLA, la 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 la. Now, I don't want to see. I mean, if you do that, that's on you. But that's gonna tell us a lot about who you are. That means you niggas is just like these broads. Soon as somebody you just want somebody to agree with you. Forget about all the stuff she said in the past that totally destroyed our character and attempt to tarnish our image. Throw all that out the window just because she said some stuff that you like. Now you're going to go run over there and support her and big her up and all that stuff, man. I mean, if you want to do that, go ahead, but that's some sucker shit. You know, I ain't got nothing against PRINCEFELLA. I want her to be successful in any way she could possibly be, right? But I'm going to hold that ass accountable, and we're going to talk about some real shit. We ain't going to be on that bullshit. Nobody about to be jumping on PRINCEFELLA's coattails just because she's seen the light. Nah, you got to be held accountable for all that shit you said. Right? Just like I got to be accountable for all the stuff I say. Right? Let's go. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page.
Yes, they are. They are slaves, but who are they slaves to? They're slaves to corporations, right? They're slaves to the military. They're slaves in every.
But if that's and this is what I'm saying though, and this is what I say is the fallacy in her ideology. She speaks as if only black men are slaves to corporatism. No, everybody is, especially y'all. I would dare say that black women are more so slaves to corporations than we are. Seeing as how women make up a mass majority of the corporate workforce. And that was done by design. Just imagine if they had men like me on the chairboard of some of these corporations. A man who's a straight, free-thinking, heterosexual, God-fearing man. Just imagine having a whole gang of dudes like me on the chairboard of Microsoft, the chairboard of Google. It's not going to happen, man. It's not going to happen. They're the bigger consumer. By default, the more enslaved. Exactly. That's what I'm just saying, Uncle Diggy. That's what I'm saying. The hypocrisy is astounding with this chick right here, man. She speaks as if she's not a part of the very female she's talking about. And that's the thing that I'm going to always shine a light on when it comes to this broad, man. She like she's separate or like she's different. She ain't no different than the rest of these broads she talking about. Matter of fact, she's a carbon copy of them. Most of y'all chicks, y'all done sit up there and had homosexual experiences with another chick. Y'all done sit up there and let a girl lick on your coochie, or you done sit up there and lick some coochie. Most of y'all. Most of y'all. And this is just the thing that gets me about PRINCEFELLA. She speaks from the perspective as if she's not a part of the collective. And this is why we got to always remind her, like the brother just did, that, but you said we are slaves. And when she speaks on us black men in this aspect, is as if she speaks from the, she speaks in a tone that we're the only ones being enslaved by corporations. No, I beg to differ. And like my brother Uncle Diggity said, they, meaning black females, y'all are the bigger consumers. By default, more enslaved by corporations. Sweetest Day is a holiday that was developed into what it is based upon women. Valentine's Day is the corporate money-sucking machine that it is because of women, not because of men. Mother's Day is the quintessential holiday that is celebrated specifically to celebrate and pamper, get gifts for women. Father's Day don't get a third, quarter, an eighth of the attention in corporate consumer promotion, marketing, advertising like Mother's Day does. Because y'all are the biggest consumers. Y'all meaning women, specifically black women. And that's the only reason why the white woman got y'all on board with feminism. Feminism ain't got nothing to do with equality. Feminism ain't got nothing to do with empowering women. Feminism was made to get black women and women of color to spend their money with these corporations. Because as black men became more successful, as black men were working for these corporations, being the sole providers of their families, they had stay-at-home wives at an 80+%, which means that they had more control over the budget of the money that the father was bringing in, meaning that they would be buying all the stuff, spending the money for the household. And they wanted to come siphon and suck the money out of the black community as well. So they fed y'all feminism in order to support their corporate interests, goofies. And y'all think y'all getting some type of power. The power that y'all think y'all have by jumping on this feminism wave, right? It's illusory in its aspect. It's not real. And I think this election cycle proved it. I've been, man, listen, let's go, man. This is just very interesting.
Everything that they do, their whole purpose was for them to work for somebody. And that's what.
No, see, that's not true. Our purpose is to work, not necessarily for somebody, but to work, provide a living, hence the term provider. Right? We're designed to work, not necessarily for somebody, although in order to provide, if it's necessary for us to have to go work for somebody in order to provide, then that is what a man will and must do until he's able to provide for himself, meaning make a living for himself based off of his what? Your gifts, your talents, as she said in the beginning. See, everything about PRINCEFELLA comes from us. Everything she says comes from men. Think about that. Let's go.
What you see. The man then is a slave to his sex drive. And by a man being a slave to his sex drive, he turns around and becomes a slave to a woman who expects him to be a slave to his sex drive and her. So
see, that's not true either, all the way. Men, see, let me tell y'all something about men that PRINCEFELLA doesn't know, just like most of y'all don't know, right? Now, see, and I do this all the time because it's a difference. Men, it's a difference between men and males, just like it's a difference between females and women. Men We are not controlled by our by our lust. We're not consumed by our lust. Men do not allow our lust to control our thinking, thought processes, or how we see things. Rest in the essence, the Pimp C. Men, we do not allow the little head to beat the big head out. That's stuff that young boys do and males do. Men are not slaves to their lust. Men are not slaves to sex, and we definitely ain't slaves to no woman. This is where her ideology fails and is false. Because you got to understand, she's not talking about men. She's talking about males, niggas, boys. She ain't talking about men. Because men are absolutely not ruled by our lust. We're not a slave to our lust. Just like Charleston White said earlier, when a man becomes a man, or when a male becomes a man, he controls his lustful thoughts, his lustful desires. You know, especially if he has a wife or a woman who he's committed to. When you become a man, the lust doesn't leave. It doesn't disappear. I would dare say it increases, but we got to get it under control. And our natural carnal instinct is to hunt, right? But when you become a man, you get that under control because you realize not all these women are worthy of having sex with. Not all these women are worthy of you sticking your pipe up in them, especially raw. A chick like PRINCEFELLA couldn't never even see my goddamn Johnson. She don't deserve it. And she sadly represents an overwhelmingly mass majority of women, specifically black women. And then y'all wonder why we in the state we in. See, men, we're not controlled by our lust. I don't give a damn. Listen, man, I done had my absolute way with y'all women, specifically black women. And if I chose to, can continue to have my way with y'all. Y'all so easy. It's so easy to have sex with y'all. It's not hard at all. Especially when you are handsome, in shape, straightforward, critical thinking, intelligent, get your financial situation together, got your manalytics. Shout out to Sir is when you got your manalytics together, you're handsome, you're charismatic and magnetic, super intelligent. Oh, it's easy to get women, specifically black women. Terribly easy. I would dare say too easy. So as a man who's had my way with women literally my entire life, this is false. Right? How you like that? Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page. Look, I'm about to open up the panel in 8 minutes.
She uses that as a manipulation tool to try to get that man to do whatever she wants him to do.
See, and this is what I got to keep stopping it, y'all. This stuff ain't working on men. Only you niggas, this stuff is working on. A woman can't woo me. Listen, a woman, there's not a female on this planet who can entice me with her feminine woes. Only you niggas is impressed by that. And we get proof of that when we go on Instagram. We can go on Instagram right now and we'll see thousands of very beautiful chicks who got thousands upon thousands of strangers, lame dudes, not men, males in their DMs, in their comments. Oh, you're so beautiful. Oh, I drink your bath water. Oh, this and that. Right? You dudes is the ones that's allowing women to control y'all through sex. Men, we don't care about stuff like that. Because we have our way when it comes to women. And I speak for men when I say this, because I know a lot of men who have their way with women. When I say have their way, I don't mean they're taking advantage of women. I don't mean that they're lying to women. I don't mean that they're manipulating women. I mean men. We're being honest about who we are 1000%. We ain't lying about nothing. We show and prove the men we are by the lives we lead and the things we do. Right? which means we have our pick of the litter. I know lots of men just like me who have their way when it comes to women. When I say have my way, I mean have my way. I mean literally have my way. Because contrary to popular opinions, women absolutely love men like myself. Now notice I'm saying women. A lot of y'all are females, but y'all ain't women. Just like a lot of you niggas is males, but y'all ain't men. And this female is talking about males. She ain't talking about men. Because I don't know no one man who allows a woman to control him through sex. Not one. I know a lot of you fuck niggas who do though. Right? Let's go. Smash that like button, click the bell, subscribe to the page. We're about to open up this panel, man. I want to hear y'all brothers and y'all sisters take on this. Where all the ladies at? I know y'all watching in the clouds. I know y'all watching in the clouds. I look at my analytics, man. So, you know, and this is why I say, y'all, I encourage y'all females that are watching and you women. Because there's a difference, right? I encourage all of y'all to tap in. Speak your piece. Y'all been watching. Y'all know I keep it fair and balanced over here. I'm not going to overtalk you, disrespect you, belittle you. I'll let you have your fair say. As soon as you start saying some stupid, goofy shit, oh, I'm going to rebuke that shit. Because as a man, that's my position and my role to do. So I understand probably why a lot of y'all females don't want to tap in, because y'all know when y'all dealing with a man like me, I'm going to obliterate that bullshit. See, only women can come up here and speak. Shout out to my baby girl, Alita. Happy belated birthday to her as well. Right? There's a few of y'all women out there who actually get it and can actually converse with us men. Right? But a lot of y'all females, man, y'all go to them other pages, them other niggas' channels, and y'all sit up there and challenge these niggas. I don't get challenged for lots of reasons, because you can't do it. See, one thing I can say about females know, just like women know, when they dealing with a real man. And how females know they're dealing with a real man is when their sexual woes don't work on him. Because at the end of the day, let's just be honest. Most of y'all chicks, y'all just not intellectual. Y'all not critical thinkers. Y'all don't have good process of elimination, deductive reasoning skills. Basically, y'all can't converse intelligently about very serious and important issues with a man the likes of myself, and do so intelligently, gracefully, and respectfully. Right? Let's just be honest. Right? And that's a fact. We're about to open up the panel in 2 minutes, man. So I get it, right? But to the women who have graced us with their presence, Brownie, Shaquista, Alita, and these is just ladies, women that I know personally, with the exception of Brownie, and who come up here on the show and we had conversations, and they're of a critical enough mind to know that there's a difference. See, women respect and understand and support men. Females don't. Right? So we got a female like PRINCEFELLA who done allegedly seen the light, seeming to have a change of heart. I ain't buying it though. Let's go.
Do well. Reality.
What have we been saying? Y'all live in fantasy world. And this is her. This is what I'm saying. Everything PRINCEFELLA is saying in this interview applies to her. But she speaks in a tone as if it doesn't. Right? I just want to put that out there, bring it to your awareness.
A lot of women are very, very, very delusional. And so they have these ideas about men in their head, what they want these men to be. It's like they got a movie and they have a cast, and there's a role for this knight in shining armor that's going to sweep her off her feet and worship her and only her for eternity. His eyes see nobody else but her. His phallus sees nobody else but her. And so she wants that man. She finds a man that she likes. She creates this picture. She's driven by sex, and she wants to trap that man to worship her for eternity. And if he does not play to every single thing that she has in her mind, she wants to blow up the world. She wants to set off a detonator to destroy everything around her if things don't go exactly her way.
The link is in the chat. Y'all all are welcome to hit that link and spit your game and talk your ish. It hit different when it comes from one of y'all own. That's all I'm gonna say. It hit different. She's one of the very delusional women or females. She's delusional. She's one of the most delusional. That's what I'm saying. She speaks as if she's not a part of this collective. And that's just the thing that gets me with PRINCEFELLA. She speaks as if she's not in this group, as if she's separate from the most of y'all. And she ain't. Nowhere near. Right? She is in the fold. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, share on your social engineer. My brother, Mr. O, is in the queue. I'm about to bring him up shortly. Hey, man, some of y'all chicks tapping in the clouds watching, man. I want y'all to start tapping in. I want y'all to start coming on the panel. I want y'all to start voicing y'all opinion. All y'all chicks cry and complain on social engineering all day about la, 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 la. And here it is, guys like myself, we open up our platforms for y'all. Y'all watch us. Y'all watch me. I know. I look at my analytics, man. Y'all watch. It's not a whole bunch of y'all, but it's a significant amount, enough of y'all to where whenever I open up the panel, one of y'all should be tapping in, specifically when we're talking about stuff like this. The fact that y'all don't tells me a lot of stuff, right? And this lets me know that most of y'all are not as intelligent as y'all like to think y'all are. Because I watch other platforms and y'all go up there and challenge these niggas. That's because these dudes allow y'all to come on their platforms and say that bullshit out your mouth. Y'all know, because y'all watch over here at A Real Talk. I know y'all do. Y'all know none of that's gonna fly over here. When you come up on this panel, you're gonna conduct yourself like a woman, like a lady with respect. You ain't gonna overtalk me or no other man on this joint, right? Not nothing too crazy, not nothing disrespectful anyway. You know, we have a conversation. That's something that's going to happen, but it ain't going to get disrespectful though. And you can't come up in here with no unresearched, ill-informed, uninformed, misinformed, non-researched, non-backed in facts opinions. I don't give a damn how y'all feel. I don't care about your anecdotal evidence or experiences. I don't care about none of that. We only deal with facts and truth over here. That's it. No doubt. My brother, Mr. O, what's happening, man?
Man, what's going on? What's going on, people in the chat? What's going on, Verge, man? How you doing this weekend, man?
Man, I'm doing good,
hey,
brother.
First of all, how your old man doing? How your old man doing?
You said how my pop's doing?
Yeah.
That's what you asked me?
Yeah.
My pops is good, man. I appreciate you asking, Mr. O. I actually talked to him the day before yesterday. I actually talked to him yesterday. You know what I'm saying? I talked to him yesterday. He good. He's in the process of deciding what he want to do as far as his living situation. I told the nigga he could come stay with me if he need to. I got a whole room for him and everything. Hold on real quick. Let me take this phone call real quick. Y'all go ahead, Mr. O.
is, he said everything. For a second, Virgin, hold on a second. Let me go try to get my Wi-Fi back on for this shit.
Hey, my fault, y'all. My fault. My bad. I had to take that phone call. That was important. That was one of my brethren calling me, man.
I'm back.
But
I'm
Mr.
back.
Oh, I appreciate you asking, bro. My pops is doing good, y'all. We was chopping up on the phone for about an hour the other day, and he told me like he's in the process of getting his living situation together as far as moving out of his old place into a new place. You know what I'm talking about? And I told him he could come move in with me if he wants to. You know what I'm saying? I got my own crib. He got his own space and everything, but you know how us men are. I understand. Like I told my pops, I'm like, listen, I understand all that. You figure it out. Just know that if you need it as an option, I got you, brother. So at the top of the year, we're gonna get the spiritual roots started back up. We're gonna be in E&E Studios for that. Aero Talk Studios. I'm actually going to go meet up with my brother, Mr. Pringle, today to sign the final lease agreement paperwork. And Aero Talk Studios is coming together slowly but surely, y'all. It's a beautiful thing, man. I got to take some of my lights and stuff up there today as well. So, you know, it's a beautiful thing. I appreciate you asking me that, Mr. I'm going to make sure I tell my pops you specifically asked about it.
No problem. Let's get back to this bitch right on the dance.
Go ahead, cook, man.
Look, I didn't hold my punches. I even stopped. I make content for black men, but I stopped making content for black men. You know what I mean? I only make content just on the reflections and the assumptions of what's going on in society from a black man's perspective. But unfortunately, I don't rock with none of these niggas either, bro. They my ops. I'm sorry. You cool, you my guy, you and Red, but because these simps, they showed me with this election. Like, even with all the evidence, everything us real niggas in space have been showing y'all, telling y'all still want to go ahead and vote for the bitch, get your best option for the nigga that think he gonna be better than me and probably kill me over a bitch. And these bitches out here, like PRINCEFELLA. Now you again. What can we go back to the part when we say when they want to be like us, they want to be the worst of us. So that ergo, y'all only want to deal with the worst of us. Look at PRINCEFELLA. She ain't dressed like no Ivy League HBCU graduate speaking with the King's English with the best vernacular. She ain't talking about building. She ain't talking about rebuilding the community. She ain't talking about wiping these motherfucking hoes. She talking like a street nigga from Chicago like me, talking about getting at these bitches and trying to go ahead and get what you want. But no. See, this is why I can't take the old man seriously. That's why I can't take these chicks seriously. They posterize this shit right on all these platforms, all these podcasts, giving all type of shine, just like that mini F baby bitch on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? And now she tried to do the real nigga shit. She tried to be a real man, right? She wanted to be a real man. Guess what? She got the same type of chick that we dealing with out here. She got what was the name? Kayla, whatever her name is, her fine ass. You got the same bitch that we are dealing with, and you can't handle it. So she found out in a nutshell that not only she can't be a man, she can't be a black man, which is the best man. Goddamn.
Right. I'm gonna play this right here real quick. Because we can't forget, man. We cannot forget. We always got to keep in mind and put in perspective, y'all. Right? Because this is the thing about the internet, y'all. You gotta be mindful. That's why I tell y'all, box cleverly with your language. Right? I tell y'all, box cleverly with your language. I tell you, remember what you say. That's why it's always good to, when you speak on whatever you speak on, speak from a place of facts, truth, research, data. Don't go off of your feelings. That's irresponsible when it comes to us men. We can't operate out of our feelings. We shouldn't be making decisions based on how we feel. We shouldn't be speaking on topics from a place of how we feel, more or less what we know, what we can prove, what's a fact. That's what separates us from females. Because like Vito Corleone and PRINCEFELLA said earlier, only women are allowed to be irresponsible. Only children are allowed to be irresponsible.
Oh, not anymore. Not anymore. I'm sorry. We live in a day and age where technology has finally caught up to humanity. We do not live in egalitarian farmlands of basically of survival anymore. We are basically in this matrix of comfort, and we have everything at our disposal. So no, they're not protected under that guard no more because unfortunately, if you could give a 4-year old a smartphone, they damn near just go ahead get themselves educated to be 12 years old within a year. So yeah, we are past some times. We can't use the same old what's the name no more. That's why I'm trying to throw away all them ideologies. These women know exactly what the fuck they're doing, and these kids do too.
Right. I gotta agree with my brother on that. Let's go.
The Queen Maker. Now, B Teller was going ham inside the live on PRINCEFELLA. But I want to share something with you, baby. The only problem you got is that she's an Eve. She's not a Steve. That's the only problem you got. So social media will not roast her. They not going to roast her because if she was a Steve, they would have roasted her. They would have nailed her to the cross. But because she's an Eve, they not. And I'm going to share with you something else that she did that just made it land well. She did this one thing and it was a pimp move. She said this: me and B Teller are not together, but I wish her nothing but the best. That's a pimp move. Take heed.
I don't know about a pimp move, but it's a move. You feel me? You know, the fact that y'all chicks actually was listening to her and taking her serious, like y'all do a lot of these other chicks, it just goes to show how deep the indoctrination from the oppressor has been set into y'all psyche. That's it. You feel me?
That's it. Hey, you know what? And this is why I get mad at the so-called liberals, these pro-blacks, and all that good shit. Because I use they what's the name against them. They be like, well, you see they try to take Black history out of school, right? You see what you gonna say about that? I say, what did Malcolm X say about all this? He got it from Marcus Garvey. Be the fool to let your enemies educate your children, especially on the history that you supposed to learn and know about your damn self.
That's a fact. That's a fact. And that's why over here at A-Real Talk, that's why I do what I do, right? If it was up to me, and it will be shortly, my daughter wouldn't even be in public school. But we're going to see. But my daughter likes going to public school. And regardless of the indoctrination, she has the advantage and the opportunity to be taught by me. So when she go to school, the things I teach her show up in school. Case in point, when I go to my daughter's parent-teacher conference, Mr. O, and I was proud of my baby girl, right? Proud of my daughter. She's somewhat, because if you go into public school, you're being indoctrinated. I want to let you know that, right? But this is the reason why we're supposed to be involved so we can counter that. When I went to my daughter's parent-teacher conference, Mr. O, do you know the number one thing all of her teachers told me, and I thought this was very interesting and it made me proud. Every one of my daughter's teachers said the most thing that I like about your daughter is she asks very challenging questions. Literally all her math teacher, her history teacher, her humanities teacher, all her teachers said the same thing, and I was proud because that comes from me. Question everything. Y'all see, I put that in every one of my descriptions in my videos. # question everything. And I'm glad I instilled that in my daughter. I'm glad she picked that up. So that just wanted to speak on that real quick.
Yeah, man. So PRINCEFELLA, who's the other Strags that's out here? Sheriff 7. See, we gotta look at both angles.
Back on the scene.
Oh Lord, yeah. You know what? Again, I'm thinking about doing a class action lawsuit for black men on this platform. You know what I'm saying? For the simple fact, I want to gather as much. No, I'm dead serious. Like I want to gather as much evidence because this is getting ridiculous. That not even just male content creators on this platform, but black male content creators. Like y'all really pick and choose and try to go ahead and demonetize us, shadow ban us. And literally, I come from a city and culture of music called drill. You let these drill rappers be in the videos with guns, twerking girls down there having it fucking naked, getting billions of views, getting monetized, getting paid off this shit. But we speaking real shit like this on your platform and my platform. They want to shadow ban us. They want to go ahead and demonetize us. They want to take our platforms down. And, and even women on here saying like Cheryl Seven, Synthetic G, saying all type of hate speech and all that good. They even have CNN and MSNBC got channels on here. You see how racist Joy Reid is. And you mean to tell me they could be monetized? All right, okay, yeah.
My man Lance Parker, LP, what's happening, man?
What's going on, Lance Parker? Chi-Town in the building.
What's about to just you took the words right out of my mouth, pause, man. You got Chi-Town in the building, man. My man LP in the building, man. And I like what my brother Mr. O just said though, man, because listen, and here's the other part to that though. And that's true, and I support that. I was signing a petition, I signed the class action lawsuit and everything. But this is the thing, and this is what I said earlier, right? This is what the unintelligent artificial intelligence wants, though, right? See, a part of them, YouTube, making it seemingly easier to become monetized, right? And I say seemingly because they lowered the threshold, apparently, allegedly, but actually, they didn't. They made it more difficult, right? Because versus in the past where it was easy to get subs, it's not easy to get genuine subs nowadays, especially when you're doing real, authentic, actual content. If you ain't doing nothing that's involved with spreading the rigmarole, the fuckery, the separation, the division, if you're not falling into a niche, if the unintelligent artificial intelligence can't categorize you, it won't promote you. Understand that, y'all. So with that being said, look at who's popular and look who's not. Look at the non-content creators who have large audience versus the actual content creators who have little to no audience. Think about that. All right. Now let's listen to a little bit more of this walk. You seen this, Mr. O? You watched this whole interview?
Nah, man, I ain't watched this whole interview, man. Ever since they let this bitch get the microphone and let us start talking all that egregious shit, man, I stopped listening. Like I told you, bro, I stopped thinking
I
about
can't even blame you, bro. Because listen here, man, and I'm pretty fair and balanced. I'm very fair and balanced over here. Y'all can go look
I'm
back.
fair, not balanced. I'm fair, but not balanced. All that balanced stuff has got us in some predicament in the first place. I'm just being fair.
I mean, I can feel what you're saying, but the reason why I have to be fair and balanced because to be fair is to be balanced. But I understand where you're coming from, though. And the reason why I say that is because I want my platform. Don't get me wrong. Don't get it twisted. My platform is specifically more than majority geared towards men, but not so much that a female presence isn't wanted or needed. You feel what I'm saying? But with that being said, you know what I mean. We got to keep it fair at minimum, and that's what I do over here. Meaning that all voices and opinions will and can be heard over here. Look back. I dedicate Thursday night to specifically women. I mean, I have massive interviews with very successful, beautiful women doing their thing. So I don't ever want I don't care, but I do to the extent that I don't want any females that be tapping in because I know y'all be tapping in. Like I said, I look at my analytics, man. I know y'all watching. But I understand why y'all don't tap in as well, too. You feel me? But just in case you ever had the assumption or got the assumption that if you was wanting to tap in and speak on a certain topic that I'll be speaking on, and you might be thinking, blah, 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 my voice ain't going to be heard. Or blah, blah, blah. I challenge you to go back and look at my 1,000+ videos I got on this damn platform, the conversations I had with women, and see if you won't have a fair say so. The thing is, you can't come over here talking that PRINCEFELLA bullshit to a guy like me, to men like us over here. It ain't gonna happen. We're gonna shut that shit down ASAP. And one thing for sure, two things for certain, I ain't gonna allow no chick to come up on here talking stupid now. That's not gonna happen at all. So if you think this ain't like none of them other platforms of dudes who just so thirsty to have female participation that they let y'all come on their panels and just say anything, ain't gonna happen over here at all, ever. You're gonna conduct yourself like a lady, like a woman. You're gonna know your role, and you're gonna play your position.
I mean, look at her. I mean, look at her on the screen right now. It looks like she want to go ahead and fade me on the dice right now on the 2 and the 4. You know what I'm saying? With Sawbuck right in the damn middle. You know what I'm saying? Talking about, man, you ain't gonna hit it, you ain't gonna hit it type of shit. You know what I'm saying? And then this shit right here, and this is why I get mad at dudes that condone it, especially my street niggas. You know what I'm saying? Now I know this chicks that's in this lifestyle bars and everything. That's cool and whatnot. But even back in the day, they knew they role. They be like, yeah, we get down, but we still girls. You know what I'm saying? We still gonna do what we gonna do. But no. These new niggas and niggas around my age, they're so balanced, so convenient that then what's the name? Now we got these chicks around hanging with us, talking about they giving these bitches a strap. They talking about, you know, you ain't hitting it right. You know what I'm saying? They talking about they know how to do the dick. Now I'm looking like is you a nigga for real?
Right.
I just had one of my what's the name say? I'm more niggerish than all y'all niggas right now. I got body, I got hoes, I got all that good stuff. What y'all niggas can do? I was like, you know what? You right.
I mean, to an extent, that's true, right? And that's what separates, like they say, the men from the boys, right? A lot of y'all dudes on this here YouTube, especially from what I noticed, y'all be wanting chicks like Princefella to come in just to get some, like I said, it's all about subs, it's all about views, man. I'm listening here. I'm standing on manhood over here, man. Ain't no bra finna come on this platform talking crazy and not get checked, chastised, and corrected. It just ain't gonna happen. And I just know for a fact, like I said, I know that's one of the main reasons why a lot of chicks watch but don't tap in. Oh, I look at my analytics. 30% of my audience is watched by y'all. 30%. Actually, to be accurate, 27.9. But that's about as close to 30 as it can get. That means it's a nice amount of chicks that tap in over here at Real Talk. You feel me? So I'm going to chalk it to y'all been watching long enough to know that y'all can't come over here with that bullshit. So I respect it to an extent. And I get a lot of emails too. So, yeah, man, the panel is open. We're going to keep it open for a couple more few minutes because, like I said, when it comes to this topic, man, I don't want a lot, because I know how it's going to be, man. I don't want a lot of y'all brothers, this is how you can tell a lot of these dudes have been basically developed a feminine ass mindset. And I don't mean from a state of feminism. I mean like a bra. I'm talking about think like bras.
Because they are virtually black men.
Basically have become women for real. And the way y'all think. A lot of y'all dudes is gonna see this interview by Princefella on the Brothers platform. Shout out to the brother, Street Stars. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to these brothers, man. I watch their content, Real Life Productions. So they do a lot of dope interviews. Shout out to them brothers over there, right? I know a lot of y'all brothers is gonna see this, and y'all gonna be parading, y'all gonna be holding a praise and worship service for this broad. See, and y'all going, nah, man. I'm not telling you not to do it because that's on you if you want to. I'm just saying the fact that some of y'all are is gonna see. Y'all just want to be, like I said earlier, y'all just want to hear what y'all want to hear. Y'all want to be told what y'all like to hear. We ain't gonna forget. Real ones ain't gonna forget where she got her starting at, and we're gonna hold that. She's gonna be held accountable for that. Right? All of a sudden, then you done dealt with this broad, and you actually see what we be talking about. And that's why I said I posed the question: has she actually seen the light, or is this just another grip? I must be fair and say a combination of the two.
It's another grip, bro. Look, bro. Look, bro, ever since the red pill became mainstream back in 2023, bro, it's been over with. look at all these old manosphere, and shout out to the manosphere. I still got love for the manosphere. I'm technically I'm still part of the manosphere, but the whole like us basically teaming together like Voltron, having the same message and sticking to it, it basically over with. So RIP to the manosphere, but the red pill is still alive, I guess. And these individuals had lost their way, so now they're trying to reestablish a buzz. You see April Mason, who else? April Mason, all these old dating coaching gurus out here that was sending these bitches off are now trying to target men. Now they're trying to go ahead and tell us men what we should basically accept and everything. It's not working like Rebecca Lynn Pope.
Right.
She lost with the Strags, and she lost with the so-called highly affluent educated types. They thought they could use their so-called same thing that we used to get them to trap us, but it was not going to work. So now she's trying to come up to us men and trying to find a simp, gang goofy Gilligan that still believe in being a traditional provider. Hey, all these people got a wake up call because look, hey, white boys, this will be killing me, and that's why I'm saying like, look. When y'all say y'all gonna get a white man, I don't believe you because I see white men all the damn time, and guess what? They want ling ling. They don't even want their own bitches no more. They want fucking ling ling. And here we got this beat ups out here talking about well the niggas ain't on anything. I'm gonna give me a white man. Go ahead. Which one you gonna get? You only gonna get one or two types. You gonna either get that nerdy tech type or you gonna get motherfucking MG Kelly type. You was not gonna get no motherfucker Mr. Cartwright.
Mm-hmm.
And these niggas out.
Go ahead, finish your thought, Mr. O.
And these niggas out here that's condoning this shit because these niggas had lost their way too because they whole philosophy, they was hoping to get all of us niggas just like the government. They was hoping that we could go ahead and brainwash these niggas back onto the plantation and we could continue doing this dating mating game and shit so we could continue with our careers. But even the dating coaches is basically going out of style because niggas finally realized like, why should I take advice from you and your bitches ain't shit?
Exactly. Let's read what my brother. Go ahead.
Yeah, and the bitches that you do get ain't hitting on shit. And you want me to go out here and make myself into the best version of myself, which I'm gonna do regardless. But in the end, my best reward is gonna be a ran through baby mama or some nigga that's not even on the same caliber that I am on. Get the fuck up out of here. I pass the mic.
Yeah, and this is what I'm saying with this whole situation, man. Like, you know, and I couldn't have said that better myself, man. And I'm gonna read what my brother Uncle Diggity said because it's some real shit. All that shit low key played out though. All these bras coming around or coming back only about to do so much. The moment's passed for all that, and that's a fact. Just like and shout out to John Jay, man. Shout out to the big homie John Jay. John Jay been saying this. He said, "Don't even trip, y'all. Fall back. It's gonna come a time when they're gonna have to circle back because this whole ideology was designed to fail from its genesis, you know." And my brother,
I love it.
And I love it too. I absolutely love it, Mr. O. I love seeing this. You hear me? When this came across my you know, when somebody sent me a DM of this video or a short of her saying what she was saying in this interview, I said, "Oh, yeah, I'm about to do a live stream on it." Listen, my brother John Jay been saying it. They're going to come back, but us as men, like my brother Mr. O said, we got to hold them accountable. We can't let once you go to that other side, it's a wrap. You feel me? And let me speak on what my brother Mr. O just said because this is very true, and this is why I say the levels of delusion amongst y'all is just getting astronomical. White boys ain't fucking with y'all. I'm not saying this because I'm mad, jealous, angry, any of that. This is facts. I go to the gym 4 days a week where white boys are at. I do business with white guys. I talk to white guys. Actually, a lot of white guys email me and, you know, have conversations with me about certain things I discuss on my platform, right? And let me tell y'all something, man. Although there is a very small percentage of white guys who actually like and are interested in getting with black women, it's very small. So small, it's damn near not even worth mentioning. But for the most part, when I hear white or when I hear black chicks say, I'm gonna go get me a white boy. Like Mr. O said, you're only going to get one or two spectrums. You're going to get the geeky, nerdy, corny, lame white dude, or you're going to get a white dude that want to be like one of us. Either way, it's going to be a white guy that white women absolutely are not interested in at all whatsoever.
Period.
Basically, you're going to be getting the dregs of white society. You're not going to get a top of the line, echelon, bloodline, family got money, or even raised decently, goddamn it, upper middle class white. Y'all not gonna get them Ivy League white boys. Y'all not getting them. They ain't fucking with y'all. Don't even like y'all.
And look, this holiday season, I mean, shout out to social media. Man, look, and shout out to the failed celebrities. Y'all, last heyday was literally 2020, and all y'all basically ain't shit now. I'm glad y'all came back down to our level. Welcome back home, you so-called movie A-list stars, you motherfuckers. Yeah, but Tia Mowry and women like her found out this holiday season that y'all supposedly had won. Black Girl Magic has taken over the globe. Yes, everybody wants to go ahead and get cursed. I mean, blessed by our so-called presence or what have you that makes the Black Girl Magic happen. But but for some reason the magical spells are wearing off. The pixie dust, the what the glamour is wearing off. You got Tia Mowry in real time calling dudes back. You know what I'm saying? After she decided they weren't good enough, calling them back like she in her 20s, but she damn near knocking on 50. And she calling them back, still trying to play a role like she's trying to be safe, but she's like she ain't really asking, and now she's literally getting tizzy tours on stage, getting motherfuckers, male strippers to do all type of stuff on her right now, and she talking about she want to be back married and taken care of. See, you hoes, you whores. And you sent, and matter of fact, let me go back because I'm going back. I'm trying to redirect myself. I can only blame the bitch for so much. I can only blame the bitch for so much. It's you niggas, you so-called ever benevolent, also forgiving. This whole progressive stuff. They talk about men are not progressive. The black man in America is the most progressive man that you could ever fucking think of. Hell, you even see studies and even hear research from across the globe saying that out of all races of men, not only the black man can hold his masculinity being tough, he actually could practice emotional intelligence because he understands it. And that's why they hate us. And that's why the black woman can't stand us.
Hey, I can't do nothing but agree with that. This is crazy because this whole new wave of using these colloquialisms and terms, man, emotional intelligence, man. The crazy part about this is though that when it comes to emotional intelligence, men, for the most part, we're way more emotionally intelligent. Being that, and I say that because we're emotionally intelligent because we don't allow ourselves to be ruled or governed by our emotions, which means we have a better understanding of our emotions and we're more capable to handle our emotions and yours as well, which is why y'all need men to help you manage your emotions, because most of y'all chicks have complete, total lost control or have absolutely no control over y'all's emotions. PRINCEFELLA is a prime example of that, right? So, you know what I'm saying, man? We're about to get up out of here. We ain't going to stress this out, man. Mr. O, go up there and say your last words, and we about to get on up out of here, man.
All right. Hey, yo, to the chicks like PRINCEFELLA out there, I know it probably it's probably frustrating that you probably having a mental episode trying to be two things at the same time. You know what I'm saying? You want to be a man, but deep down you still want to go ahead and want to practice your female programming. I know. As much as y'all try to cosplay and parrot a masculine man, especially a masculine man of 21st century, PRINCEFELLA and the women alike, look, just bend over. Just go ahead, bend over, just go ahead, put that dress back on. Go
No.
ahead, do it. You look, you're done. Yeah, your whole cosplaying, trying to remember all the pimp lingo and stuff that she got from black exploitation films and these rap songs from the 1990s and 2000s, trying to be a fucking pimp and a trick at the same time. Listen to these niggas now. She tried to use that program and she got done dirty worse. I love it. When women try to be like men, they get done dirty more worse than us because they find the simple fact that not only that she's a woman, she found out what women actually do. This is a great social experiment for years to come to be studied. Thank you, Princefella. Thank you to women that like to act like her. And fuck Bell Hooks and go to hell, Alice Walker. I'm gone. Peace.
You already know, Mr. O. Y'all go over there, subscribe to my brother, Mr. O. You know what I'm talking about? He another up-and-coming content creator doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? Go there, subscribe to the brother, support that brother, support his content, actual content creator. You understand what I'm saying? And like I said earlier, though, this ain't no dig. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no, you know what I mean? Whatever. You know what I'm saying? I don't sit up here and get no pleasure out of lambasting or none of that stuff. But we gotta, you know what I'm saying? That's our job as men, is also to call things out. You know, so the things that be not as if they are. You feel what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? What I will say, and what I am going to say to Princefella, right, is that I would say shout out to her for having a sudden moment of clarity, you know what I'm saying, an epiphanic moment, but all I see is another grift, like my man Uncle Diggity said, man. It's definitely another grift, right? Because just like saying the stuff she used to say, she knows she can get y'all goofy ass chicks to support her. She knows she flipped the script and basically pander to you simp ass, lame ass, you know what I'm saying, quick to forgive a broad ass niggas. She know that she can stroke y'all egos and get y'all support by telling y'all what y'all want to hear as well. And what y'all want to hear is this chick saying the stuff she's saying, and y'all go support that, right? Now it's going to be guys like myself, guys like my brother, Mr. O, and the men that tap in with me over here, who we see right through the fuckery and we ain't going, right? Don't want nothing bad to happen to Princefella. Don't want her to not be successful. Hey, listen, if y'all goofies is going to support her, go support her. But what our job is, what my job is to do over here at A Real Talk, is to have real talk about the real shit. And what I see is definitely another grift. What I see is a combination of the two. She's seen the light in the sense that she actually see from a male's perspective, so to speak, what we go through when we deal with women, seeing as how she portrays herself as a male or with a male mindset. And she got firsthand experience of dealing with these bras, like how we got to. And she got a taste of her own medicine, right? Good for her. She deserves it. Like I said, don't want nothing bad to happen to her. You know, have all the success. If y'all want to go support that fuckery she's spewing over there, her new fangled found fuckery, pandering to you niggas, go support that shit. Just know that if you do, that makes you an ultimate fuck nigga. Because she used to talk crazy about us, and now all of a sudden she done had a change of heart. Now she on our side. Get the fuck out of here, man. I ain't going. I ain't buying it. You know. But over here at A Real Talk, we're gonna keep doing what we doing, man. Next weekend, next Saturday, we're gonna be live streaming from the event. My brother King Els. We're having a wine tasting, networking / toy drive fundraising event. It's gonna be a beautiful thing, man. Art Vino Wine, Don H Wine in the building, amongst other independent entrepreneurs in the city, networking, doing business with each other, promoting each other, and fellowshipping and doing something beautiful for a family in need. You know what I'm talking about? All proceeds from the door and from the toys or whatever you want to bring is going to go to the family in need. We already got a family that we picked out. It's a beautiful thing, man. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page. Hey, listen, PRINCEFELLA, if you happen to see this or listen to this, you know what I mean? Keep doing what you do, man. You know, I'm not a hater. You know what I'm saying? If these goofy ass bras want to still give you their money for spewing that bullshit you be talking, and if these lame ass corny dudes want to support you, hey man, get your money. Just know that there's real ones like myself out here to see through it. And we ain't hating by speaking out against it. We just merely telling the truth, right? This is a golden opportunity for you too, PRINCEFELLA, to actually become a true content creator and be genuine, right? Clearly, women like PRINCEFELLA and a lot of y'all have the spirit of homosexuality residing over y'all and presiding over y'all and residing and abiding within y'all. PRINCEFELLA is no exception. I suggest that y'all get delivered from these demonic spirits that y'all have presiding over y'all and residing and abiding within y'all, which means you're going to have to address that trauma that happened to you when you was a little girl, right? You know what I mean? You got to really address that stuff because that's the only person, or should I say the only way you're going to be truly delivered and saved is by the one and only true living God, Yeshua HaMashiach. I'm not preaching to y'all because this applies to me too. I'm just telling y'all I know the only solution that y'all females have to become actual women, just like the only solution us men have to become actual, those amongst us who are males and want to become true men, right? In order to do that, man, you're going to have to live your life in the way that Yeshua HaMashiach designed for us, which we're mostly all not. So with that being said, that's the ultimate solution. You don't agree with it, so what? I don't care, right? God, man, woman, child. That's proper structure and order. And the reason why PRINCEFELLA is allowed to do what she's doing is because that structure is no longer set in place. So, you know what I mean? Until we get back to proper structure and order, we're going to see more PRINCEFELLAs come out. We're going to see them do 180s and try to go to the other side. Like I say, PRINCEFELLA, you can't use the game you got from us against us. It ain't going to work on us. It'll work on these goofy dudes and these silly, ditzy, dense-ass, dumb-ass broads, which I'm sad to say is the overwhelmingly mass majority of y'all chicks. Yes, the overwhelmingly mass majority of y'all chicks are stupid, dumb, unintelligent, no critical thinking skills. I don't give a damn about no degree or none of that shit. That shit don't mean nothing. Most of y'all, a lot of y'all are dumb as F. And the fact that y'all support PRINCEFELLA in the way that y'all do proves how stupid and dumb the majority of y'all are. You don't have to like that. That's a fact. Just like the majority of you lame ass dudes out there that support the stuff y'all support that don't represent or support manhood in any way. All right. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, man. We're going to ride out with this joint right here, man. See, this is the type of, right? When we talking about women, man, you feel me? This is how real men feel towards women, man, right? Shout out to my brother Glitch the Guarantee. Shout out to my brother Narcissus the Sick, man, right? When a real man wants you, when a real man sees that you have value and worth, you know what I'm saying, when you actually bring something to the table, you know, when you are a woman of respect, a woman of value, there is no length that a man will not go to make sure you are provided for, you are protected. Matter of fact, it is our livelihood. We can't wait to find a wife, a woman who compliments. We can't wait to find a woman to absolutely spoil. Not because we thirsty, not because we tricks, not because we lame ass niggas who vicariously living through personas we developed online on the internet and YouTube. Because like I said, us real ones, we've been having our way with women since we was young boys. I know I have. I really can't relate to a lot of you dudes and how y'all operate nowadays for when it comes to chicks, man. right? But when you are a real woman of value, when you are a benefit to a man, when a man sees how you add value to our lives, there's nothing we won't do. There's no limit we will be willing to go to make sure you got what you need, what you want. Trust me when I tell you that. So we got a lot of work to do on both sides. But when it comes to the women, what y'all got to stop doing is listening to silly ass bras like PRINCEFELLA. If you want to know about men, you need to talk to men. I used to say talk to married women, but you can't even talk to a married woman because, like Charleston said, a married woman can only tell you about her man. You want to know about men, how we all think? You need to come talk to men because most of us think alike. Most men who are men, we think alike. We agree on most things. Trust me when I tell y'all that. The only dudes who don't agree with most men say is fuck niggas who are still males and ain't developed into men yet. And men determine what men are, what men do, what makes a male a man. We determine that. Women ain't never determined that, and y'all never will. Females, women. Why I can say men because I can say women because real women will bring the man up out of your ass if you're dealing with a real woman. If you're dealing with a real woman, I mean a real woman, a feminine woman who understands what manhood is and her role with in a company to it, she's gonna make you, you're gonna turn into a man. I'm telling you that right now, because you're gonna want to be the man you're supposed to be because she's definitely being the woman she's supposed to be. That's why most of us, when we come across actual women, we almost always are going to blow it because we haven't had experience with real women who actually love and actually respect and understand that they need a man and they want a man and they see a man and his potential and they want to add on to that. Most of us is going to blow it because we ain't never seen it. We ain't never really been truly cared for and had the love and respect from an actual woman. So when we meet actual women and come across them, almost 9 times out of 10, you're going to blow it and mess it up. You feel me? So with that being said, man, hey, this song right here is proving everything I said, man. You know, a man gonna provide for a woman, man, and we ain't gonna be, we operate in reality. We ain't playing no games, man. We gonna tell you how it is, what it is, man, right now. You did? Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page. Let's go Bucks, man. We get a date.
You busy?
Let's go.
I ain't care.
Oh my God.
Appreciate everybody coming out, man. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page. Share your socials in on the way out, man. We need all day, every day, no days off.
You got me feeling for you right now. Roll the gas, we can blow it, baby, right now. Drink a little, get you lit, see you hype now. Ain't talking later shit, I really want you right now. Hit the bedroom, then we turn the lights down. Legs up, got them doing suicides now. Looking on you got the sheets all wet now. Let's get it in, love, I'm talking about right now. Right now, it's me and you, chilling out by the pool, living our best lives, we blowing the best fruit. Sweet is the best fruit, for starters, you make a nigga blush. We on a journey, I promise you, we ain't gotta rush. Skin soft as the best silk, I gotta touch every part of your body before I tear it up. After we flood the sheets, we gotta paddle up. It be that arch in your back that have a nigga stuck. Back shots, I'm giving you on the regular. Non-stop flights, we doing all the etc. You was so fine, I figure I gotta marry ya. Hair be the best, I'm probably gonna have the calendar. Count the paper while we rolling up. Get the bread right, shit, I'm trying to live it up. Glance over just so I can see your bright smile. Let's get it in, shit, I'm talking about right now. Yeah, you got me feeling for you right now. Roll the gas, we can blow it, baby, right now. Drink a little, get you lit, see you hype now. Ain't talking later, shit, I really want you right now. Hit the bedroom, then we turn the lights down. Legs up, got them doing suicides now. Looking on you got the sheets all wet now. Let's get it in, love, I'm talking about right now.
Right now, put your boy shit soon as she leave the house. Still looking for the score like a kill count. Full of different shit, hope you all into this. Sick, heavy twisted, all bitten shit. Yeah, going hard, none of that timid shit. Last time she said harder, I did it. Talking right now, pipe down, lights down. Love see you squeeze the sheets, feel a bite down. Ain't it nice how when you lie down, put your legs up from the side now, put you on top, help you drive down. Love how you saddled it, watch you climb down. Now I'm in deep, watch you clutch sheets. Love when you exhale like a spreadsheet. Yes. Wanna take some good notes, probably write it down. She wants some nauseous right now.
You got me feeling for you right now.
Right now.
Roll the gas, we can blow it, baby, right now.
Light up.
Drink a little, get you lit, see you hype
That's
now.
true.
Ain't talking later shit, I really want you right now.
Right now.
Hit the bedroom, then we turn the lights down.
Teddy B.
Legs up, got them doing suicides now.
Shake it.
Looking on you got the sheets all wet now. Let's get it in, love, I'm talking about right now.
PK, pick a pussy, probably wetter than Pacific. Twisted like a ghetto bird, trying to say Pacific. Like excellence, Bruce, see right how I kick it. If I ask, face some other seeds, best believe she with it. This is King Talk, tell them niggas catch up. Outfield niggas just say I don't wrestle. Bless her. Bae says she want tequila liquor. Now we up. Extra ingredients, the liquor at the party scene. Dope, headed home on the E-way. Connect us in HS. Express how the scene play. Getting top down on the E-way with the top down. King getting rolled while he drove. Now we hot now. Home plate mode, I ain't even hit the driveway. Word to Usher, King always did it my way. Said I owed a dick, so I got some debts to pay. She will role play right now, just press play.
You got me feeling for you right now. Roll the gas, we can blow it, baby, right now. Drink a little, get you lit, see you hype now. Ain't talking later shit, I really want you right now. Hit the bedroom, then we turn the lights down. Legs up, got them doing suicides now. Looking on you got the sheets all wet now. Let's get it in, love, I'm talking about right now.